Welcome back, guys. So in this video we will discuss about how to count the number of digits in an integer. For example there are 5 digits are there as an input. Then we need to count how many digits are there. Let's say user can enter the 60 count or 70 count, any number they can enter. We need to count how many digits are there. For example, if users are trying to enter like this, we can't every time go and count these digits, right? So we need to write the program like how many digits are there. For example, all this we can consider as 20. So we have to implement the program like this. So we'll write the coding for that. It is very simple method. So you can refer all our playlist. Here we are preparing the complete interview questions in the Java. So it would be helpful for your future. So counting the number of digits. Okay. So I'm taking one public method here. So in the last video we have discussed, right, how to do the LCM. So now we are discussing about the counting digits. So last time we have gone with the scanner method as well. Yeah, I hope you got what is scanner and what is system, this and all. System means we are giving like input to the keyboard. User can enter anything in the keyboard. So we can do that in the counting as well. But first time I will go with the hard coded one here. Okay. So first I'm writing the code. For example, let's say integer, I'm taking integer number 123. So user has entered the number called 123. So integer data type, num is variable and 123 is the variable. 123 is the value we are storing into the integer data type. So what we have to do now, right, like 123 is a 3 digits. So in this integer we are having 3 digits because this is very less number. We can easily find out even if interviewer ask also how many digits are there, we can directly say there are 3 digits. This one. What if they have entered like this many? How will count? Each time you can't go on count, right? Each time you can't go on count. So in such cases we need to implement the coding. Yeah. So what we are saying, sorry, I just got a call, so I just stopped it. So you got it right. If user has entered number of digits, so we can't count it. If that is less count means we can do that. So for that, how we gonna implement? It's very simple. For example, while number, whatever the number we are entering, that should not be equal to 0. That is equal to 0. I'll explain you exactly like what I'm trying to do here. So before that, we need to count the numbers. We need to count the digits which are into the number. So for that, I will take one more variable called count. I'm storing into that 0 because 0 in the sense whatever the variable we are taking, that variable called count, there is no values in that. So I'm declaring as a 0. So now what I'm trying to do, while condition in the sense while you can go for true, false. For example, if I'm going with the true condition, it will execute that while until unless it breaks. So what I'm passing here in the while, number should not be equal to 0. Now you can see number is not equal to 0, right? So now number is equal to 1 to 3. It is not equal to 0. Okay, so this loop will run until it is equal to 0. So this loop will run until it is equal to 0. I mean, until it breaks, this loop will be run. So what we have to do? So for example, here can you see, you will understand. Number not equal to 1 to 3. This condition is right or not? This number is not equal to 0. Yes, it is not equal to 0. 1 to 3 is there. Number is equal to 1 to 3. So it is not equal to, condition will be false. Condition will be true in this case, first case. So whatever, first we are checking the condition while number is not equal to 0. Yes, it is true. Then you can go inside of the loop, count plus plus. You can increase the count here. Okay, now count is increased. Then what we have to do? Okay, now we are checking the count is increased. Now count will be 1. Okay, now 0 will be replaced with the 1. Then what we have to do? We need to delete the last number. So in order to delete the last number, even LCM also I said, we need to go with the division operator. Division in the sense whatever the number we are taking, division equal to 10. We are going to delete by 10. I'll tell you the logic how we are doing this. Number equal to num division equal to 10. For example, here you can see. Okay, so this is the logic we are writing. First case, you can consider this one. Okay, we are going to, when we are going with the division operator, we need to always consider the remainder. Okay, so 10, like I'm taking the 1 2 3 for the condition. Okay, 10 12s are, I mean 10 ones are 10 and 23 will be remainder. Then 10 twos are 20, then we are getting the 3 as a remainder for the first case. Same case you can consider here. 1 2 3 division of 10 equal to 12.3, then 3 will be removed. Then for the second iteration 2 will be removed. In third iteration 1 will be removed. Then after that what will get remainder here? 0. Okay, even though if you do for 3, okay, then what will call, we have to give the point and we need to go with that. Okay, 10 3s are 30, then we what will get, the remainder will be 0. So at the fourth condition number is equal to 0, right? Fourth condition number will be equal to 0. So in simple case, while number should not be equal to 0, then only get inside of the loop. Each time, first time will be, count will be increased. Okay, fine. Then we are going to delete. Here we are deleting, but when we are doing with the division operator, 3 will be removed. Okay, 3 will be removed, then 12 will be there. Again go and check the condition. Number will be 2. Okay, number is not equal to 0, I mean 12 is not equal to 0. Yes, condition true. Get inside of the loop, count will be increased. Count is 2 here. Then again 12 by 10 means 2 will be removed, I mean 1.2 we will get. So 2 will be removed, 1 we will get. Again it will go check the condition. Okay, 1 is not equal to 0. Yes, so in the last condition, then count will be increased to 3. Then number is also 1 divided by 10. Then 3 also will be deleted. Then at the last remainder will get the 0. Okay, now we got the count as 3. Again it will go and check the condition. Now remainder is 0. 0 is not equal to 0. Is that condition true? No, it is false. 0 is equal to 0. So condition will be false here. So this loop will be terminated. Then it will print whatever we are expecting. So what will print? We will print the number. I mean, we will print the count. That's it. See, count is 3. Let's say you can enter any of the number like this. I didn't count anything here. Okay. Then when you do, count will be 8. So you are getting right. I will explain you once again. So user has given like some random numbers in. Okay, then we are storing into the number. So we have declared one count as a variable. Then whatever the number user has entering, we are checking the condition that is not equal to 0. Okay, 1239084 is not equal to 0. Yes, condition true. That get inside of this loop, count will be increased. For the first iteration, count is increased as 1. Then we are deleting number by 10. So last digit will be deleted. Okay, again it will check the condition. Again these numbers will be stored into the number. Okay, then again it is not equal to 0. Again count will be increased. Again this action will be performed. Num will be like till 4, right? Again it will delete when we do with the 10. Then 4 will be deleted. Okay, again it will go and check the condition. This till 8, this number is not equal to 0. Again count will be increased. So likewise it will do the till 1. Okay, when we are going with the division 1 by 10 equal to 0.1 we will get, I mean 0 will get the remainder. So 0 is not equal to 0, we are saying at the end. What we are saying, 0 is not equal to 0. Is this condition true? No, 0 is equal to 0. This condition will be true. But here we are saying 0 is not equal to 0. This condition itself false. So here loop will be terminated. It won't go inside of the loop. If it goes inside of the loop, then only count will be increased. Now it is not even going inside of the loop. The loop itself getting terminated at here. So it will go outside of the loop. Then which is printing, I mean which will execute whatever the outside of the loop. Then what we have outside of the loop? We have only count. We are printing the count. So it will get it. Even you can refer this, like if you have any doubts, probably will understand this is very basic one. Okay, hope you enjoyed this video and please complete our like playlist. So I'm making complete interview level preparation for freshers as well as experienced. Please do subscribe and share with your friends. Thank you.